Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P on the corner, in the corner, boxing. What? Hey, back at you, Leo Santa Cruz versus Abner Mares. Listen, this is your most recent episode of In the Corner. Listen, you know, Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Mares, in their first installment, y'all know Leo Santa Cruz pulled out a majority decision over Abner Mares. But check it, Abner Mares since has added Robert Garcia as his head trainer. You know what I'm saying? And he says he's made a lot of growth. He's credited his growth in his boxing game to Robert Garcia. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna tell you a little bit. Leo Santa Cruz, who is 29 years old, he is 34-1-1. He stands at 5'7.5" with a 69-inch reach. Listen, he has 19 KO'd for a 53% KO average. Abner Mares is 32 years old. He is 31-2-1. You know, he stands at 5'4.5" with a 66-inch reach. Listen, he had 15 KO. This is a 44% KO average. But listen, these guys are both pretty offensive-minded fighters. Their last installment was very exciting. With Leo, there was a lot of exchange, a lot of punching. But Leo Santa Cruz did get the best of the action. You know what I'm saying? He landed more, and he seemed to land the more telling shots that did more damage. But anyway, I was reading a couple of articles from Boxing Scene. One of them was from Keith Edick, and one of them from Miguel Rivera. You know, one of them was about Leo Santa Cruz, the one from Keith Edick, and the one Abner Mares. I was reading an article about him that was written by Miguel Rivera. But listen, I'm gonna tell you, Leo Santa Cruz, he says, you know, he say, look, he basically gave some credit to Abner Mares, said that he looks better, you know, since their last fight. He say Abner Mares looks better, and he even expects to see a smarter Mares in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. Leo Santa Cruz say, hey, look, I'm a different fighter too, though. You know what I'm saying? And if you all remember, in 2017, that Leo Santa Cruz lost his belt to Carl Frampton. You know what I'm saying? But he did get a rematch. No, he lost to him in 2016. That was in July of 2016. He lost to Carl Frampton, but he came back in 2017 and got his title back. And I can concur. It looks like he has become a better fighter. You know, and you know, with fights and training camps comes growth. You know what I'm saying? These guys, the more they fight and have some training camps, they do grow. And the thing about that is, man, look, you know, staying a little busy, man, does help a fighter. I'm going to tell you this right here. Both of these guys are in their prime. Like I was telling you, Leo Santa Cruz, 29 years old. Abner Mares is 32. They really both in their prime still. You know what I'm saying? Even though Leo Santa Cruz is a little younger, you know, Mares is still in his prime. You know, you don't really start coming on that down slope till you get about 34 years old, you know. Sometimes 33, depending on, especially in boxing, depending on, you know, the type of wars you've been in. Mares have been in some fights now, so, and he has been knocked out before, so, you know, that could be. You know, but he's 32, man. I think he still got some good fighting left in him. Anyway, the thing about it is, too, now, Leo Santa Cruz has been more busy since their last fight. Leo Santa Cruz fought twice in 2016. Like I was telling you, he lost to Frampton in July, but before that, in February, he KO'd Martinez in February. Then he came back. Martinez was like a stay busy fight for him. You know what I'm saying? After he fought Abner, he was staying a little busy. But then he came back and fought Carl Frampton and lost in July. And but he came back in 2017 in January and won his crown back from Carl Frampton. And then he fought again in October and KO Avalos. You know, another stay busy fight. You know, because they was talking about the Abner Mares, the second installment, and you know, he was just staying a little busy. So actually, since they fought last, Leo Santa Cruz has fought 4 times since they last fight. Now Abner Mares, on the other hand, since they last fight, he beat Jesus Cuellar in 2016. He dropped him in the 11th round, but he did get the split decision. That's in 2016. And then he came back and he had a little stay busy fight as well in October of last year, 2017, and stopped Gutierrez. You know, so look, Abner Mares only fought twice since he last fought Leo Santa Cruz, and Leo Santa Cruz done fought 4 times. So Leo Santa Cruz has fought twice as many times as Abner Mares has fought since they last installment. But you know, like I say, Robert Garcia was added to Abner Mares, you know, his repertoire. And Robert Garcia, you know, as a head trainer, you know, Robert Garcia is a good trainer, man, you know. And he's saying that respect factor is there. Whereas before, you know, he had a good trainer, but, you know, they had got on the level to where Abner Mares was basically telling him when he was going to train and what he was going to do, when he was going to come, when he wasn't going to train, you know, what he wasn't going to do. But, you know, hey, Robert Garcia ain't finna play with you like that. If he your trainer, he gonna train you. He gonna tell you what you need to be doing, and you gonna do it, or he not gonna be your trainer. You know, and that type of discipline, I think, that's good for any boxer. But for Mares, man, you know, he's good. He got a lot of heart, and he does have skill. So, you know, Robert Garcia go lead him right. You know. But anyway, that's a little bit about these guys. They fighting on June the 9th, man. I will, closer to the fight, I will give like a preview and prediction type deal, you know, little video. But just for right now, man, hey, I just kind of, you know, wanted to take a look at both guys. And, you know, but this is the thing, man. Look, Leo Santa Cruz has been more busy. He's had more training camps. Abner Mares, you know, he has added Robert Garcia as his head trainer. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see how this thing work out. Like I say, that last fight was very entertaining, you know, with Leo Santa Cruz getting the best of the action. But Abner Mares ain't lay down now, you know. 2 judges had it wide, and then 1 judge had it a draw. So that's why it was a majority decision. But to me, it was a clear-cut win for Leo Santa Cruz. But, you know, it was a lot of action. And maybe, I guess the 1 judge, you know, I don't know. I ain't gonna speak on it too much. But I saw Leo Santa Cruz win pulled out myself. And probably the rest of the boxing world. But anyway, to each his own. I'm going to tell you this is going to be a real good fight. I'm going to tell you this too. Man, Terrence Crawford fighting. I hope it ain't no discrepancy in the schedule. I think Terrence Crawford and them fight going to be a little bit before. And this is a double head. It's like a co-feature with the Jermell Charlo Austin Trout fight. So, man, I don't know how I'm going to work this thing, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm watching Terrence Crawford and Jeff Horn I don't care what fight be on. Y'all also know your boy Tyson Fury coming back, you know. And you know, he fighting overseas though, so they probably go be earlier in the day. Tyson Fury fight. But man, we got a lot of good boxing on June the 9th, man. So I will give y'all, you know, what I usually do is give y'all some fight updates. I give you some highlights during the fight. So man, I'm gonna do the best I can, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. I hope a lot of y'all Terrence Crawford fans or Jeff Horn fans, because that's the fight I'm gonna be watching no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I might have one on the computer, one on the TV, or something like that. I don't know if they be going on at the same time, but Terrence Crawford and Jeff Horn go take precedence over all these fights with me. So I hope y'all please forgive me. I'm asking for forgiveness ahead of time, and I'm letting y'all know I'm still gonna try to give y'all fight update highlights as much as possible, you know. But this one gonna be a Showtime co-feature. So I mean, hey, I hope everybody tune in, man. Support this good weekend of boxing. You know, if you don't got cable, you got Daddy P. I will be giving you some fight highlight updates as much as possible, but I'm gonna tell y'all, most of them gonna be from Terrence Crawford and Jeff Horn. And you know, but after these fights over, I still will go back and find some highlights to give y'all the little highlights. I get a lot of flack for the highlights because I only give small snippets and then I give like a little fight analysis. And the reason why I do that, man, like I tell you, some people know this is my second channel. I had a channel suspended before from showing too much highlights, getting too many copyright strikes. So that's why I give those little small snippets. So I get little people coming on like, you know, being slick, saying little slick comments. But man, I appreciate all the subscribers. Y'all stick with your boy, man. I'm gonna give y'all what I can. You know what I'm saying? But I can't, you can only give so much of fights. You know what I'm saying? You give too much, you get copyright strikes. So I give y'all, that's why I started, since I can't go live, that's why I started doing the little update highlights during the fight. I try to give y'all some little small snippets of the fight as the fight is still going on. You know what I'm saying? And kind of give a little small analysis as to what's going on in the fight. I try to give you one in rounds for the first few rounds, and you know, for the middle rounds, and then after the fight over, I give you like a full, you know, thing from the beginning to the end, like a little small analysis. So y'all stick with your boy, man. I do the best I can. You know, I just don't want to. I'm trying to be careful with this channel. I've gotten a couple I ain't got copyright strikes yet. I gotten a couple, what they call them, where you know, they show that you had some copywritten material in your video, and if I was monetized, I couldn't make no money off or whatever. So I got a couple of them, but I ain't got no copyright strikes yet. So I'm trying to steer clear of the copyright strikes, so I keep this channel on, man. You know. But anyway, this Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. Go ahead and slap that like button if you would. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time it goes down. It's Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing.